AARC is an anticipated attributed reference check. It is what a reference check will likely say about you as your strengths and weaknesses and other comments if it's done. It's what we anticipate that reference will say about you, or what you anticipate that reference will say about you. AARC is tied to our interview technique, which is a version or a variation on what top grading was. And top grading is an in-depth, detailed, chronological interview where we go back right from somebody's, the start of their career, and ask them questions all the way through their career in great detail, including not so much what people did in their jobs, because their accomplishments are usually profiled in their resume, but where they worked, who they reported to, who they worked with as peers, maybe the teams that reported to them if they had direct reports, and then why they transitioned out of there, what the segues in their careers were. When we gather all that information, we also ask in-depth details about when they say, well, I reported to the district supervisor or the regional vice president, we then say, who was that? When a reference is done with John Smith, the regional supervisor, or Susan Jones, the regional vice president, what will she say your greatest strength is? And that is the moment of truth. That's when you see people's eyelashes, eyelids flicker and kind of go, oh, well, she'll say this, or he'll tell you that my greatest weakness is that. And it's a key opportunity, a key moment. It's when you get the closest thing to what a real reference check would say. Everybody, when they're interviewing, wants to tell you what they perceive their greatest strengths and their greatest weaknesses are. And the greatest measure on what somebody's greatest weakness and greatest strengths are usually other people's perception, other people's observation. Not just one, because you can get bias with one, but if you can get aggregate points of view, if 10 different people who know you say that your greatest strength is something different than what you think your greatest strength is, the wisdom of the crowd suggests those 10 people probably have a greater understanding of what your likely greatest strength is.